King. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Spiral, and we is back here with another video, man. I hope y'all been having a good day, because I have been having a good day. And before I get started with this video, I just want to say thank y'all for all of the new subscribers that I have gained in the past week. Last week, I was at 100 subscribers, bro. And last time I checked before I started recording this video, it was at 797. So I just want to say thank y'all for all of the new growth, all of the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Right now, let's get straight into the video. In this video, I will be talking about how to avoid getting played by women, the tactics that they use on men, so you guys can be aware of, and just the red flags in women to be aware of. So I want to first start off by sharing you guys my story on how I got played, right? To make a long story short, I was dating this girl in high school, right? I was really being a lover boy. I was showing her too much, like, love, right? Like, I was giving her gifts, doing all type of, like, lover boy shit, right? And that shit really backfired on me in the end, right? Because I ended up getting cheated on. I got played. I got my heart broke, all type of shit, right? But I thank that person that she did that, because if she would have never played me, I would not have known how to deal with women in the future, right? That shit really, like, made me as a person. So if you have been played before, it is totally fine, because the best way that you are going to learn is by experiencing the heartbreak, experiencing you getting played. So now you know what to do next time, right? So now you know what to do and how to avoid it, right? And how to deal with women, right? So the first thing that you need to do when it comes to dealing with women is setting the right standards for women, right? The reason that some people out there get played is because they are setting the wrong standard. They are trying to, like, be their friend, right? Even though that tactic does work, right? Like, you could be their friend and work your way up, right? But sometimes people stay in that friend zone, right? Because they set the wrong standard, right? So when they set the standard that, oh, I want to be your friend, their first impression on you, that shit's going to stay, right? So if she sees that she's a friend in your eyes, my nigga, she's not letting you fuck, right? She's not, bro, because in her eyes, she's you're a friend, right? You are a friend, so you're not gonna fuck because you're in a friend zone, right? She looks at you as a friend. That's why you have to set the standard when it comes to dealing with women, right? Let her know what it is and what it isn't, right? But also be seductive, right? I'm gonna make videos more about how to set a standard with women, and like I'm gonna make a couple of videos on this topic, right? So don't worry, I got y'all, right? But for the sake of this video, let's move on, right? And before I move on to the second point, I just wanna let y'all know that the woman. So look, it's a whole lot of women in this world, right? Not everybody is going to play you, right? Some women might really treat you good, right? Some women might love you, right? Some women you could really show your emotions to, and she will not, like, break your heart or play you or do any, like, weird shit to you, right? But on the other hand, there are women out there that are fucking evil fucking demons that will fucking rip your fucking heart out your chest and fucking play with it like it's it's a dog toy, my nigga. Like, bro, it's some devious women out here, right? So for the sake of this video, I am talking about these type of women, right? I'm only talking about the devious women, right? The women that are looking to play niggas, right? Which is kind of a lot, right? You might want it, bro. You will run into these type of women before you run into a good woman, right? But that's besides the point. My second point of this video is, do not show too much interest into a woman off rip, right? When you show too much interest in a women pick up on all of this shit, right? So when they pick up on all of this shit, sometimes they will use it against you, right? They will use this against you, right? And how they will use it against you, right? Like, they will, like, kind of like try to use you in ways and kind of like finesse you, right? That's when the manipulation comes in, right? Because she's thinking, oh, this nigga likes me too much, I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna make him do this. I'm gonna make him do that. I'm gonna make him give me this. And, like, pretty much, bro, you're gonna be like her little fucking pawn, right? You don't want to do that, right? They will literally take advantage of you. That's why some people be like, oh, I give her the world, this and that. I give her all of these gifts. I spoil her and I still get played. Yeah, nigga, because you are showing too much fucking interest, right? You don't want to show too much interest. You want to keep that shit, like, you really want to match energy, right? Match her energy, right? You really want her to show you more interest than you are showing her, right? Because that right there is going to keep the relationship stable. Moving on to my second point. When they try to flip the situation onto you, right? Say that, like, it's a situation where she's in the wrong. she would try to flip it on you to make it seem like you're the crazy fucking person, right? And now this right here is narcissist one-on-one, my nigga. This is literally a definition of a narcissist. So if a girl ever tries to flip the situation onto you, my nigga, she's a narcissist, my nigga, right? So just be aware of all of this shit, right? Because when women get into like a bad situation and they try to flip it on you, and say if that shit works, right, the next time some bad, like, she gets into another situation, she's going to be like, she's gonna give off the attitude like, oh, you're tripping again, knowing damn well she's the one that's in the wrong, right? But since it happened the first time, she's gonna think that she could get away with more shit, right? She's gonna think that, oh, I got away with this, I could get away with more shit, right? So you don't want her to think this way, right? You gotta like put your foot down when this shit happens, right? You gotta let her know like, no, you are in the wrong, right? So this is another sign that you had to pay attention to, right? If you see this, if you catch this early, bro, you could really fix this, right? Because this is going to lead on to more and more shit, right, that she's gonna end up getting away with, right? Moving on to my next point, make signals, right? This is a really seductive tactic, right? And the reason why this works so much is because you never know what her intentions are. You never know what she's thinking or what she's feeling, right? In men, right? And this is pretty much how like a woman would do this, right? One day she would act like she's fucking with you, like she likes you and like she loves you and shit, right? The next day she would act like she doesn't even give a fuck about you, my nigga. She would act like you are a fucking ghost, my nigga. And this is so I was gonna say that this is intentional, but some women do this shit subconsciously, right? Some women automatically do this subconsciously because they pick up on what I said in the beginning. You're showing too much interest, right? And probably like other traits that they see in you, it kind of like lets them know what type of man that they're dealing with and how they could fucking manipulate you, or if they can manipulate you, right? So yeah, the reason why this is really effective and really seductive is because you never know what she's thinking, like I said before, right? And I'm gonna just give you an example on how this will work, right? So say that like one day she's showing you interest, she's showing you all this love and attention and shit, right? You probably thinking like, oh, she really fucks with me, right? And the next day she does the exact opposite. So now you probably thinking like, oh, does she really fuck with me or does she not? Oh, she doesn't fuck with me, or maybe she does fuck with me, but she's just having a rough day, right? And then the next day when she does the opposite again, showing you more love and attention and interest, then that's going to confirm your suspicions, right? When that confirms your suspicions, you are going to be more attracted to that person, right? So that's why it works so effectively, because that shit is literally like a mind fuck. It's a seduction tactic. That's like really seductive. So be aware of that. This is a big red flag right here, right? Now, last but not least, this is by far the most seductive and manipulative tactic that a woman can do, right? And bruh, my homies tell me so many stories about women trying to do this tactic on them. It's fucking ridiculous, right? But look, what I'm about to say is totally free game, bro. Matter of fact, all of the shit that I just said is totally free game. We cannot get mad at women for doing this type of shit, right? We dead ass cannot, right? Because this is free game. You can't hate the player, you have to hate the game. Don't hate the player, hate the fucking game, because it's all free game. And the tactic is they will use sex as a weapon against you, right? Now, the reason why this is so effective is because men will do a lot for some fucking pussy, my nigga. Men will fucking snake their mans for some pussy. Men will fucking buy the pussy. They will fly a girl out for some pussy. They will fucking do above and beyond just so they could get 1 minute of fucking sex, my nigga. So with that being said, the best way to describe this tactic is like a dog on the leash, right? When your dog is being good, what do you give him? A treat. When your dog is being bad, what do? You punish him, right? You punish him. And they really do this. They really do this when they see how desperate you are, right? They really do this to desperate niggas. If they see that you are really desperate for some fucking like play, my nigga, they're doing this on you, right? They're doing this on you because they think like, oh, this thing is too fucking desperate, right? So yeah. So for example, they would probably initiate a link, right? They would probably say, okay, yeah, let's link and let's do this, right? But then they will probably flake on you. They'll probably cancel or say that they have some other shit to do that fucking day, right? just so they could like really fuck with your mind, right? And like you probably thinking like you was finna fuck that day, my nigga. You're not, my nigga. It's all a part of her fucking game. You was probably thinking that you was finna get it some cheeks, nigga. The Zach is the fucking exact opposite, my nigga. The exact fucking opposite is going to fucking happen, right? So she would do this, right? And then she would probably say, oh, let's go on a real date. Let's do this. Let's do that, right? So say that you was finna go to a park, right? And she probably don't think, like, she probably don't look at it as like a real fucking date, right? So now she wants to go to a fucking restaurant, right? She was like, oh, she want to take me on a, oh,
I want you to take me on a real date, right?
okay. So now you, the nigga that only wants to fuck, you probably thinking like, okay, fuck it. I'll take her to a restaurant only if I fuck after, right? Or I'm gonna take her to a restaurant because I'm gonna fuck after, right? So you probably take her to a fucking restaurant, right? And you fucking don't crack. You don't hit, my nigga. So now what the fuck you gonna do, my nigga? You can't do shit. You cannot do shit, my nigga. It's all a part of the fucking game, my nigga. You cannot do fucking shit. But this is a tactic to fucking be aware of, right? Because once you get under this illusion and this spell, my nigga, bro, boy, it's gonna get bad, right? It's going to get bad. So you guys have to pick up on this shit early, right? Pick up on this shit early and fucking break free from the illusion, right? Break free from that shit, right? Because it's only going to get bad, right? So yeah, these are the red flags and manipulative tactics in women that you should be aware of, right? Make sure that you pick up on this early. When you pick up on this early, you know what type of women that you are dealing with, right? And once you know what type of women that you are dealing with, you could move with caution. So yeah, if y'all enjoyed this video, if y'all like this video, if y'all learned something from this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Road to 1,000 subscribers, road to conquest. It is your boy Spiral, and I am signing out. Gang.